morning, Mifflin Middle School. This is Miss Colson, your principal, and I'm coming back to you today on this Motivational Monday, December 7th, 2020. And as you can see, I am in a classroom today. Now, whose classroom could this be just by where I'm standing? Well, if we were live and in person, I would have somebody guess whose room am I in. But if you are a sixth grader, this will be your math class with Miss Lentz. I am in Miss Lentz's classroom. And as you can see, I have some tubs that are behind me. And I also have a tub that I want to demonstrate that is here because we are all ready to go here at Mifflin Middle School. And let me tell you why. Because when you come back, whether it's in January, February, or March, each child is going to have their own individual tub that they're going to carry around to their classes with all of their things. So if you see, we have folders for all of your classes, a homework log. Miss Lentz, she is ready to go. Also, composition notebooks. For all of your classes, we have all of these things in the tub for you. Markers, crayons, glue sticks, pens, pencils. Students do not have to bring any supplies to school when we return because here at Mifflin Middle School, we are ready to go. We are ready to receive you. And everyone will have their own personal tub that they would take to all of their classes, that they would carry with them. There will be no more community sharing. So I just wanted to show and highlight how your teachers got ready to receive you in November, and then they decided to say, oh, we're going to pump the brakes, we're going to wait, and we're going to have kids come back in January. So when we do come back here in January, as you see throughout this segment, we're going to highlight Mrs. Lentz's classroom. She's set up, she's ready to go. She has all of her tubs with supplies in it to receive every child, and you don't have to bring nothing to school this year except yourself in the proper uniform. Now, we know on Monday, we have a motivational video. Let's watch this motivational video.
There are key components and key ingredients in the recipe of a student mentality. Number one, you need to be disciplined. The future is very expensive, and only those who are carriers of discipline can inherit the future. I need you to stay motivated. I don't care if you have to listen to me 1,000 times. I need you to stay motivated. And I need that motivation to mature into discipline. I need you to be self-aware. So I need you to remember that you are always learning. In life, you are always learning. And I need you to believe in yourself. I need you to see yourself capable, lovable, and unconditionally worthy of your future. Turn your pain into progress. I need you to see yourself. See yourself. One of the things that many students lack is vision. You got to see yourself before you get there. You have to hear yourself telling yourself thank you. I need you to open up your ears. Open up your ears, because the you from the future is telling you thank you. Thank you for not giving up when you wanted to give up. Thank you for not being depressed. Thank you for not allowing the brokenness to eat your progress. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got this. It's going to get hard sometimes, I'm telling you right now. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. Maybe you're listening to me right now, you want to lose weight, or you're trying to pass the final exam, or maybe there's just this feat that seems as though it is impossible. Turn your pain into progress. Turn your pain into progress. I need you to be uncomfortable with average. I need you to be allergic to average. I need you to come to the end of yourself. So many people are depending on you. A student is hardworking. A student is mentally tough. Have the ability to adapt. Have a character, consistency. Demonstrate courage on the daily. Stay motivated. Stay positive. Earn your respect. Have a winning attitude. Breathe, compete, make no excuses, set goals, practice great habits. Stay focused. You want your future? You gotta outwork everybody on that field. You gotta outwork everybody in the room. You gotta learn how to perform under pressure. You gotta leave it all out on the field. Everybody wants the future, but everybody wants to be average. There are gonna be times when you feel like you're losing your mind, and you study for hours, and you're gonna take an exam, and you will not pass. A student is resilient. A student is disciplined. A student is committed. A student is consistent, even when they don't want to be. Because the cycle of depression needs to end with you. The cycle of not enough needs to end with you. The lack and the dysfunction and the anxiety and all of these things that your family and your father and your mother have gone through, you have to keep a student mentality. I studied and I failed the exam. I studied and I failed the test. And life is an uphill war, and it is filled with tests and exams and critical moments where you are going to have to dig deep inside of yourself and ask yourself why. Why did you start in the first place? And what was the emotion, the feeling? What was the science and the psychology behind the decision that you made? And 9 times out of 10, I can tell you why you started. You started because you were hungry. Hunger is the feeling of discomfort or weakness caused by a lack of food coupled with a desire to eat. How hungry are you? When you feel like throwing in the towel, when you feel like surrendering everything you worked for, remember why you started. Remember how you felt when you started. You were hungry. When you want to let go, when you want to surrender, when you want to stop, when you're ready to quit, when you have failed and failed again. Let me remind you what got you here. Hunger got you here. A strong desire got you here. You were desperate to break curses in your family. You were desperate to break the cycle of poverty and depression. You were desperate. Hunger got you here. Remember this. Every dream requires discipline. Every dream requires discipline. You can travel the world and study students and their behaviors and their mindsets. There is a science behind achievement. And when you study the most successful students in the world, we find that they are responsible, they are motivated, they are self-managed, they are self-aware. They have a long-lasting student mentality even after they have passed the test. Because they understand that life is a test. And in life, there are ups and there are downs. And so accept the responsibility. See yourself as primarily responsible for your outcomes and your experiences. You are going to need discipline. Motivation will help you get started. But discipline is going to keep you on the road to your destiny. You got to be self-motivated. You got to find purpose in what you do by discovering personally meaningful goals and dreams. If you're going to be a successful student, if you're going to come out on top, you've got to start managing your time. You plan and you take action in pursuit of your goals and dreams. So let me tell you something. Everybody has a dream, but there is a behavior that must follow your belief system. Remember this, behavior follows belief. If you have not been able to change your behavior to match your dream, then you need to go back and examine your belief. Because 10 times out of 10, if you can't change your behavior to match your dream, then you don't believe. When somebody believes, everything changes. The time is coming where you are going to feel like giving up. But you're going to have to remember why you started. You gotta dig deep and learn how to create possibilities for yourself when nobody gives you an opportunity. You have to turn your mess into your message.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. And don't forget what Miss Colson always says. Take notes when you're watching these motivational videos. Apply them to your life. And so I'm going to highlight some notes that I took during the video. They talked about being disciplined. Everything is not going to be easy, but it is worth it. Uncomfortable with average, you should feel uncomfortable with average. That is not where you want to be in your life. You should not be, oh, I'm just average, I'm just okay basketball player, I'm just okay football player. No, you want to be the best at it. You want to achieve the highest goals that you can in anything that you're trying to accomplish. Consistency, the video talks about being consistent, being motivated, having a winning attitude. That's half the battle. In anything that we face in life, anything that we're trying to achieve, you must have a winning attitude. That is the biggest piece of any success. It is that mental capacity. You must have a winning attitude. I always used to tell my players when I coach basketball that mental game is going to beat anyone any day. Mental attitude. What's your attitude like? And most importantly, how do you stay focused? How do you stay the course? And how are we going to get some of you to remain focused? Because a lot of you are staying the course here at Mifflin Middle School. We had 12 students that made gold on honor roll. We had 63 total that made honor roll. And I'm going to continue to shout out those students that are staying the course, that they are staying focused. But how do we get everybody else on the same path, on the same goal to get focused? We know that it is difficult. We know that we're facing challenges, but we need everyone to get on board. If I can get you to come to class one day a week, I'm gonna be happy with that. And then I'm gonna encourage you, okay, let me see if you can come 2 days a week. Okay, let me see if I can get you to come 3 days a week. If you are that student that we have been missing since September, and you come to class, I am going to celebrate that success. We need students to start coming to class, being engaged with your teacher, coming to these Zoom sessions, completing your coursework, because this, unfortunately, is our new normal, and we want you to be successful. We want you to have all the necessary tools to achieve all of your goals. So make sure that you stay focused. The students that were on honor roll, I expect to see you on honor roll for the second quarter as well. Bring a friend along, help a friend, mentor a friend, say, hey, meet me at office hours and I can help you get some of your work done as well. So don't forget, our phrase for the week, our first word is where. Now, don't forget, find a friend has been in full effect. I was in Mr. Foster's class last week. He had 27 students on. 27 students. Thank you to all of those students that were on that Zoom. I talked to Denzel during class towards the end. I talked to Numa during class. It is very exciting when I pop into these classes. I see students, they're engaged, and kudos to Mr. Foster for getting your music students engaged and coming to class, because every time I pop into that class, the numbers are always high. We still want you to find a friend. That is still going on. You find a friend, you get a prize. It's a fresh start. No one's going to judge them. We just want all students to come to school, be engaged, and get this learning. Now, don't forget, second quarter Success Academy. We have that going on. Mr. Snyder, he's been doing a great job. Mr. M has been doing a great job. They've been meeting with families. They've been meeting with students one-on-one in a social distance, safe manner to help students that are struggling to navigate Google Classroom, getting onto Zoom, helping them find their way. So parents, if you need help and your child needs help, just call the school. You can email me. I can get the message to Mr. Snyder and Ms. Fitzgerald, and we can set up a time for you to come up to the school, because our goal is we want all students to be successful. I hope you took notes and apply all of those things from that A+ video that we showed you for this Motivational Monday. Don't forget, we still got that fitness challenge going on. We're coming to the end. I still kind of feel we still have some people that are dropping the ball. But don't forget, record yourself. We're going to put it back up on the screen. If you missed the opportunity because we called you out and you didn't get a video recorded, you can still record yourself. Or if you did get called out and you want to participate and do one of the days, please email me and I can tell you which day you can do. Email Mr. Bailey, email Josh Simmons, and we can give you a day. You can record yourself and we can put you on the video for the fitness challenge. Don't forget, most importantly, remember, everyone achieves, no exceptions, no excuses. Have a great Monday.
Let's get back to where the sun is. Summer day. The sky is turning gray. I can't wait to see that look on your face.